Okay, I just had a nightmarish experience. I'm still shaking. But let the overarching moral of this story be, don't get a cat. Don't. I've got 2 tuxedo cats, Freddie and Edie, named after Edith Piaf and Freddie Mercury. That is inconsequential information that I feel compelled to tell you. I just thought it was in my hair. I was sitting down, writing. My 20 milligrams of Ritalin had just hit me. So I was in focus mode. And then just behind me, through the door, in the hallway, I see the cats trying to like swipe at a rug that's on the floor. About an hour previously, I'd let them outside to burn off a little bit of energy, right? Otherwise they go mental and they knock over my shelves. Another reason not to get a cat. Then I see something move, don't I? Of course. And I'm like, oh, for f***'s sake. So I have to make an airlock on the landing. There's gaps under the doors, right? So I have to block off with a towel my room, then the spare room, then this room, then the bathroom. And then once that's sorted, I have to go about trying to extract this mouse, but it's not a small mouse. Oh no. I discover that it is basically rat-sized and extremely quick. So I'm standing there with like the makeshift, I don't know, thing to catch it in, which is like the little bin in my bathroom, and it's just launching itself off the doors around the landing, and I'm like, fuck, if it gets in one of these rooms, I'm never gonna catch it. Eventually it runs down the stairs. I open the front door, right, and it's nestling in the corners and around the cat toys, and I think, oh, okay, it's gone out the door when I haven't noticed, because I don't see it. I move all the shoes, just waiting for something to leap out at me, but something doesn't feel right. I let the cats back in. They're sniffing around where the shoes are. Then I think, oh shit, there's an umbrella, you know, leaning towards like about 15 coats. Inexplicably, I have 15 coats hanging by my front door. So I lock the cats out again. I start gently, like a game of buckaroo, peeling, just waiting for a terrifying surprise. One coat drops to the floor. Thought it was the mouse and or rat. And I'm like, ah! Then I peel one coat away. There he is, at the top of the umbrella, like this. And then, inexplicably, front door's open, decides to fucking launch himself at me. One small problem, I'm wearing a hoodie, it gets in my hood, front door open, I'm screaming and pulling my hoodie off, right? Problem is, all I've got underneath this is a bra. And guess what? The street's quite busy at this time of day, isn't it? Because kids are coming home from school. So there I am, like some kind of Nancy Sinatra, tits out. And then, just as a mother and her kids walk past the front of my house in what looks like the most up magic show ever imaginable, the mouse comes flying out, nearly hits the child, and then runs away. Fuck me. So now, not only will I always live with the fear that there's going to be a mouse in my house, but I'm probably known locally as a pedo, or pedo magician. Don't get a cat.